Everyone thinks they know what makes a 9mm pistol great. But in 2025, the bar has leapt so high that even budget handguns now come packed with features that used to be pure fantasy. Factory compensators, Magpul-grade modularity, and magazine capacities that shatter old records. In this countdown of the top 10 best 9mm pistols on the planet 2025, you'll discover why the guns at the bottom of this list already outclass yesterday's champions, and why picking the right sidearm now can be the difference between holding the future in your hand or getting left behind. If you think you know which pistols made the cut, think again. The real shock comes with who claims the crown and who doesn't even make the podium. Kicking off the countdown at number 10, the Canik Mite MC9 Prime comes out swinging with features that used to be reserved for custom shop pistols. This Turkish-made compact is all about overachieving. Factory-ported barrel, lightning cuts in the slide, and a built-in compensator that tames recoil right out of the box. Its size is dialed for concealed carry, measuring just 6.73 inches in length and 1.16 inches wide. But it still manages to squeeze in a 17+1 round capacity, which is wild for a pistol this slim. The grip texture is aggressive enough for control but won't tear up your clothes. And the flat-faced trigger breaks at a crisp 4.5 pounds with a short, tactile reset. Canik didn't stop at the basics. The MC9 Prime ships optics ready with an RMSC footprint, includes 2 magazines, and even throws in a G-code holster and cleaning kit. For $649, you're getting a compensated, optics-ready, American-assembled pistol that runs like a much pricier gun. Trust me, this is the people's champion for budget shooters who want zero compromise. Sliding into the 9th spot, the Ruger RXM is what happens when two giants, Ruger and Magpul, decide to team up. This pistol is built around a serialized stainless steel fire control insert, which means you can swap grip modules and frames in seconds, just like you'd change stocks on a rifle. The RXM's compact grip houses a 15-round Magpul PMAG, but it also takes any double-stack Glock 9mm mag, so finding spares is never an issue. The slide is nitride-finished alloy steel, cut for direct mount optics. No adapters needed. The trigger is flat-faced and breaks around 5 pounds, and the front sight is tritium for low-light use. Ruger includes 2 mags and a hard case, all for $499. The RXM isn't just a great buy. It's proof that modularity and serious features are now standard, even at the entry level. Magpul's grip texture keeps the gun locked in during rapid fire, and the low-profile magwell makes reloads smooth. For anyone who wants to experiment with different grip sizes or just wants a pistol that grows with them, the RXM is the definition of smart money. At number 8, the FN545 throws out the rulebook for .45 ACP capacity. This isn't a 9mm, but it's impossible to ignore what FN has pulled off here. 15+1 rounds in the standard mag, and an astonishing 18+1 with the extended option. The frame is pure FN. Polymer with interchangeable backstraps and a grip texture that keeps things steady, even with the punch of .45. The barrel is cold hammer-forged, threaded for suppressors, and topped with suppressor height night sights. The slide is optics-ready, using FN's low-profile optics mounting system, so you can drop on almost any red dot you want. Controls are fully ambidextrous, and the trigger breaks cleanly at just under 6 pounds. Weighing in at 31 ounces unloaded, it's heavy enough to soak up recoil but still manageable for duty or home defense. The FN545 is a rule breaker. If you want .45 power with the firepower of a double-stack 9, this is the new benchmark. It's a reminder that innovation isn't just about caliber, it's about giving shooters more options than ever before. Glock has always been the shapeshifter of the pistol world, but the G47 and G49 take modularity to another level. These Gen 5 MOS models let you swap slides and recoil assemblies, so you can turn a full-size duty gun into a compact carry piece with just a few parts. The G47's frame matches the G17, but it's built for slide interchange with the G19, G45, and now the G49. That means you get 4 possible configurations out of one gun: full-size, compact, crossover, or long slide, all using standard Glock magazines. The G49, a Talo exclusive, pairs the longer G17 slide with a G19-sized grip, offering the sight radius and velocity of a duty gun in a package that's easier to conceal. For anyone who's ever wanted a single pistol to morph between roles, this is as close as it gets. Smith & Wesson's Shield Plus Carry Comp, on the other hand, is a pocket rocket that's been tuned by the Performance Center for real-world carry. It features an integral compensator cut right into the barrel and slide, but the width is still just a hair over 1 inch. That means less muzzle rise and faster follow-up shots, even with plus P loads. The flat-face trigger is one of the best in its class, breaking right around 4.5 pounds with a short, tactile reset. The carry comp ships with 3 magazines, 10, 13, and 15 rounds, so you can tailor your setup for deep concealment or max capacity. Slide serrations are deep and easy to grab, and the optics-ready version comes with night sight standard. The PC tuning really shows in the smoothness of the action and the way recoil just seems to disappear. For anyone who wants a true carry gun that doesn't punish your hands or your wallet, the Shield Plus Carry Comp is a standout. But when it comes to living legends, the Glock 17 still sets the benchmark for full-size 9mm pistols. Millions are in service worldwide, trusted by police, military, and civilians alike. The Gen 5 version brings over 20 refinements. No more finger grooves, a flared magwell, and the Glock Marksman barrel for improved accuracy. The standard mag holds 17 rounds, and you get 3 mags in the box. Ambidextrous slide stop levers and a reversible mag release make it friendly for lefties. The slide now has front serrations, and the MOS variant is optics ready out of the gate. Reliability remains unmatched. These guns run dirty, wet, or dry, and you'll find parts and holsters in every corner of the globe. For anyone needing a do-it-all pistol that just works, the G17 is still the gold standard. These 3 pistols show how the mainstream market has caught up to custom shop innovation. Modularity, compensated carry guns, and duty-grade reliability are now expected, not optional. If you want a pistol that adapts to your life, tames recoil in a micro package, or just refuses to quit, these are the benchmarks everyone else is chasing. Springfield's Echelon 4.5 F Comp is what happens when modularity and performance finally meet in a full-size chassis. At the heart of this platform is the Central Operating Group, a serialized fire control unit that lets you swap grip frames in seconds, no tools or gunsmith needed. Whether you want a slim grip for carry or a chunky one for range work, the COG transforms the Echelon into whatever fits your hand and purpose. The slide and barrel are hammer-forged and feature a single compensator port right up front, venting gases to keep the muzzle flat without adding bulk. That port sits directly in line with the sight radius, so you get the benefit of reduced flip and a clear sight picture every time you press the trigger. The Variable Interface System, VIS for short, means mounting almost any optic is as simple as dropping it onto the slide and tightening down a pair of self-locking pins. No adapter plates, no extra height, just a direct fit for over 30 different red dot models. Magazine capacity is serious. 17+1 standard, 20+1 extended, and the magwell is beveled for quick reloads. Controls are fully ambidextrous, and the grip texture is aggressive but not abrasive, with interchangeable backstraps for a custom fit. The trigger breaks clean at just over 5 pounds, with a short, positive reset that makes fast shooting feel natural. At $749, you're getting a compensated, optics-ready, modular pistol that's as at home in a duty holster as it is on the nightstand. On the opposite end of the spectrum sits the HKCC9, a micro-compact that's been engineered with the same obsessive attention to detail as HK's full-size duty pistols. This isn't just another slimline carry gun. It's the product of a 7-year development cycle and over 750,000 rounds of endurance testing. The CC9's chassis is fully plus P rated, and the grip system includes interchangeable backstraps, so even with its 6.03-inch length and 21-ounce weight, you can dial in the fit for any hand. The slide and barrel are cold hammer-forged from cannon-grade steel, both coated in diamond-like carbon for extreme wear resistance. The barrel's target crown and polygonal rifling deliver accuracy that punches above its size class. HK didn't cut corners on controls either. Ambidextrous slide stop, reversible mag release, and a trigger that's consistent and predictable, shot after shot. The CC9's magazine system offers 10 and 12 round options, both with flush and extended bases, and the slide cuts are deep for easy manipulation under stress. Optics mounting is ready out of the box, accepting RMSC footprint red dots without adapters. Every control, every surface, every internal part has been validated through NATO-level durability protocols. This is a micro carry gun built like a service pistol. For anyone who wants true German engineering and real-world reliability in a deep concealment package, the CC9 stands alone. These two pistols show what happens when manufacturers stop compromising. One gives you a modular, compensated full size that adapts to any mission. The other distills decades of duty-grade engineering into a micro footprint. Whether you want to build your own perfect fit or trust in relentless factory testing, both the Echelon Comp and the CC9 represent the highest level of purpose-built pistol design. SIG's P365X Macro Comp is what happens when capacity, concealment, and control finally meet in one slim package. This pistol manages to fit a 17+1 round magazine into a grip that's just 1.1 inches wide, making it the highest capacity micro compact on the market. The real magic, though, is up front. A pair of gas bleed ports cut right into the slide and barrel vent gases upward, flattening recoil and keeping the muzzle on target for fast, accurate follow-up shots. The integrated compensator isn't just a gimmick. It works so well that the X Macro Comp shoots softer than most compact 9s, even with plus P loads. The overall length sits at 6.6 inches, and at 21.5 ounces unloaded, it disappears under a t-shirt but still fills the hand with a full grip. SIG's X-ray 3-day and night sights come standard, and the slide is optics ready for your choice of red dot. There's a full-length accessory rail underneath, so you can add a weapon light without worrying about proprietary fit. For anyone who wants a true unicorn, high capacity, real shootability, and pocketable size, the X Macro Comp is the new benchmark. But if you want the apex predator, the Staccato P4 is the one that other pistols wish they could be. This is a 2011-style double stack that's been reimagined for modern duty and carry. The P4's 32-ounce steel frame and DLC-coated bull barrel soak up recoil, making it one of the flattest shooting handguns on the planet. The grip texture is aggressive but comfortable, and the trigger is pure staccato, crisp, with a short positive reset that lets you run the gun as fast as you can press. It's optics ready out of the box, with a Mariglo blacked-out sights and a direct mount system for RMR footprint dots. The P4 runs standard Glock pattern mags, so you get 18+1 rounds on tap, and the controls are all built for speed. Ambidextrous safety, extended mag release, and deep slide serrations that work even with gloves. Outdoor Life called it the best overall handgun of the year, and it's easy to see why. If you want the smoothest, most accurate 9mm money can buy, the P4 sits at the very top of the food chain. No contest. In 2025, the Staccato P4 stood out as Outdoor Life's editor's top pick, reflecting a shift where features once reserved for elite pistols, like optics-ready slides, integral compensators, and modular frames, now appear across entry-level to premium models. Market data and test results confirm that reliability, accuracy, and capacity have become benchmarks, not exceptions. Yet questions remain. Proprietary testing methods like the HKCC9 750,000 round cycle are not fully disclosed. Some manufacturing details, such as the Ruger RMX's Magpul collaboration, remain limited to press releases. What is clear from documented sales, independent reviews, and field tests is that consumer demand drives continuous innovation, raising the baseline for performance and value. As the industry evolves, the distinction between budget and flagship models narrows, challenging makers to redefine what "best" means. For now, the evidence shows that the leading 9mm pistols of 2025 deliver unprecedented capability and set a new standard for what shooters worldwide can expect.